have to believe that today is going to be better than yesterday. All right. And it all starts with your belief. And you're probably like, what does that mean, right? Your beliefs are something that have really became a belief or an opinion and is really your conviction. And whatever you believe, it is a fact, right? So let me break this down. This is important because your story is built from your beliefs. Whether you believe it or not, it's 100% your responsibility. How you program yourself, information we intake, study what we listen to, the people that we hear. That's why we always hear, we're a product of the 5 closest people to us, because that becomes our internal belief system, becomes part of our DNA. See it, hear it, feel it. That's really our environment. So our belief systems are made up of our environment, right? And then the events that we experience in those environments, and then the knowledge that we intake, what you know or don't know, because I didn't understand about compounding interest, geometric, all of the modern team building stuff. Like I was building an independent brokerage. I was spider webbing 3 hours down the street, opening expansion offices. We had, a centralized location where we were managing everything through our call center, kicking out pre-approved buyers and all of that stuff, right? And then the results that you get, what you achieve or you don't achieve. Like when I was closing 1,000 houses a year, 11th in the nation, you couldn't tell me anything, right? Now we're closing thousands of houses a month. I have created more leverage in my business. We added 121 agents in the last 30 days. And when I actually go and look in terms of exchange of time, where, I was needed to help get a big deal done, influence the situation, work on performance numbers, whatever it may be. It is probably about 7 to 9% of the time. My business is growing by 92% leverage without all the management, plug and play with the tech, Rebellum with our cloud office, all of that stuff, man. So if you can change your belief, right, you can start to change your story. So what is holding you back? Because I know what was holding me back. I even know what's holding me back to getting to 5,000 agents, because it's not about me checklisting my way to 2,500 agents or 5,000 agents. It's about what type of person do I need to become to lead or grow an organization or a modern network or a tribe or team with 5,000 agents, top producing agents, right? We're talking about agents that are closing deals, moving and grooving, right? So what's that story that you've been telling yourself on a daily basis? What's the story that you believe? What's the story that you're fighting? Brent Gove says this. Whatever your limitations are, and you're fighting for them, like you're going to live with. Is that story that you're fighting for? What's the story that you're running from? What's the story that encourages you? What's the story that drives you every single day, right? You have to self-assess, like who is in your life, what is going on, who are you listening to, who are you modeling? Because I had to take my life experiences, I had to take my story, I had to change my belief systems 4 years ago, because the way I'm structured and how I'm building now, almost 5.5, 6 years ago, I said no way in hell, right? Now you couldn't get me back in the old belief system and the old model, right? So some people are like, now what's next, Adam? Some people call this successful. They would just write off in the sunset. My business is run itself. No, that is not it. My success to some is just that, success. It's just another chapter for myself. I've been studying the game and I've been at this for about 12 or 13 years. And every year I'm always playing at the highest level, right outside of it, right inside of it, right outside of it. But this is my year where Bailey 2.0 smokes what Bailey did over these last couple years. 2023, my year. And I'm just heating up. I feel like I'm just getting the game down. And, those are the things that really impact mindset and the way that you take massive action and not just go through the motion or become complacent. Because I guarantee every single one of you guys did not get into real estate for what you have today. Did you? Did you really get into real estate for what you have? The time, the financial freedom, the systems, the business, the people around you, the assets. Is this why you got in real estate? I guarantee for 97% of you guys, it is a no, right? So why did you get into real estate? What, right? Why? That's what I thought. Let me hear you say it again. Let me hear you say it again. You want to be legendary, right? You want to live a life fulfilled. I know that I did, right? Whenever I had a lot of time, I didn't have a lot of money. Whenever I had a lot of money, we're closing 1,000 houses a year, over 100, 120 houses a month with a small league group of people, opening expansion offices, starting coaching companies. You know what I didn't have? I didn't have time. You can live legendary today. You can rewrite a new chapter to your story. It's Tuesday, so let's get out here, snap some necks, and cash some checks, guys, because it all starts with being disciplined. Change your focus, change your destination. That of what you focus on grows, right? If you want more of the same, keep doing more of the same. If you want something different, hit me up. Either way, you're going to suffer from the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Disciplined in your growth. What does that mean? It's for you to answer, not me. Be disciplined in your actions, in your KPIs. What is that for you? Disciplined in your attitude. Because the same wind blows on us all. It's the set of the sail that really determines our destination. I love that Jim Rohn quote. It is so right, because the same winds of the economics, the market shift, personal life, all that stuff is blowing on us, right? But it's the set of the sails that determines our destination. Be disciplined in your learning. Be commitments. Because if you're around me, you hear me say this all the time. The day that you make a commitment, man, that spider bite, is the day that your life will change. But my cologne still smells good. So what are you committed to? You committed to the bullshit stories you've been telling yourself? Or are you committed to building a life that you deserve? And the reason you got into real estate, you can be legendary. Make the commitment to be great. All you got to do is go help one more person, one more client, one more buyer, one more listing, find one more partner, open up one more LLC, get one more deal done in terms of a financial alignment agreement, build your organization, live a life by design. Because if you're not designing your life, you're probably going to fall into someone else's design. And you know what they have planned for you? Not much. Be legendary. Just do it. I appreciate the people that helped me break 2,500 agents globally. We are just getting started. Bailey 2.0 to be continued.